Nocka's throne?
Yeah, the big, we're getting to the climax and all that, and, you know, things take a while to set up, therefore, we need some extra time to do that, so instead, we're going to be heading over, to the continent of Itane, where we are going to look at more Ex Machina stuff. Of course, it's me, Juno, as usual. And I have with me here today, Alex.
Hello, I am being assaulted by pollen.
Yep, it's that time of year. And Queen.
I've assaulted myself with alcohol, so I'm doing great.
Alright, well this is going to be an interesting stream then.
Mm-hmm.
I can draw Pegasite.
That's a unicorn. That is blatantly not a Pegasus.
Now it's a Thalicorn.
It just doesn't have legs.
I appear to be drawing in white, so stream's already off to a great start.
Ah, I see. Aggie always does this. It just sets you to white for some reason.
Yep, that's super weird.
But this doesn't make any sense. The wings are gonna be like that. I'll do it like little stick legs.
Yeet!
The Pegasite don't have enough thrust.
Mm-hmm. So here's some fun facts, chat. Lady Catherine is the favorite character of mine that I have made for this campaign setting. She's also probably the only one I will not be able to do her regular voice in. My higher register is gone today.
How dare you be sick?
I know, so inconsiderate.
Alright, let's open up that, folder so I can grab my, important characters. My faculty.
Teachers.
And I have to remember what I didn't already decide.
Yeah. The people responsible for keeping this band of misfits under control.
Yep. What happens if you give a bunch of teenagers to young adults, to college-age students, guns and axes and jetpacks?
And ships.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, they didn't really give Lady Catherine a jetpack. She just kind of made one, and no one could stop her.
Nobody could stop her. In fact, she probably
I'm
got extra
taking
credit
it.
from it.
I'm taking it to show and tell.
I invented rocket fuel. That's a nice prerequisite. What do you mean rocket fuel? Observe. Boom!
Alright, well, we do have our not Hanneman to...
Alright, show us.
Alright, so let me... These are the plot beats. This isn't the world building.
Tell us.
Alright, so... Hebe Herophilos is the professor who studies the Holy Blood aspect of, like, the ancient history and, like, bloodlines and all that. Or nations with an apostrophe at the end. It's plural. Nations.
Because there's 3 of them.
That tracks the flow of mana in a person's blood to determine whose crest a subject bore. So, yeah, this is not Hanneman.
I see.
You may think it's Hanneman, but that is incorrect.
Hanneman with a Groucho. What do you mean? I'm not Hanneman from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I'm my original character, Bladaman.
Bladaman from not Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Chat saying you're quiet or the music is loud.
I can turn myself up. Hang on. Yes. Is this better?
And so we wait in awkward silence to see if the chat thinks that's better.
Well, chat, is this better? I'm saying words now. If that helps make things...
We speaketh.
Okay, excellent.
Better? Cool. A little more?
question being asked, what is this Ex Machina campaign setting? So basically, it's... So if you want to boil it down to like one phrase, it's basically Steampunk Three Houses. That's what that's what the setting boils down to.
I see.
But in terms of it, yeah, in terms of like the specifics, yeah, there's 3 nations. One focuses on like, there's 3 nations, all of which kind of rely on like the flow of mana from the space where like the original Earth Dragon emerged from. So like one nation, yeah. Let me grab names. Hang on. One nation, the Empire of Daedala, focuses on using magic to improve technology. Another nation, the Halidom of Thessaly, studies magic in and of itself. And the third nation, the Kingdom of Picche, studies like astronomy and medicine and like spirits and all that. But yeah, it is time to draw. Strap some wings on. I sure will.
Well, if you insist.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing our professor
All right.
then.
Fill
More
the
thrust.
shift.
More thrust.
More thrust. Oh, you want to thrust? Well, I can always thrust my leg up. Oh!
That is not the type of thrust I was looking for, thank you.
Alright, so looks up hairstyles. Okay, let's see. So we'll start off with
Oh, hun.
Excuse me.
it's alright.
It's okay.
It's all right. Pollen!
Pollen!
Okay, so
I love how the link to the Aggie is Duckbuck.
duck book tails. Ooh.
Duckbuck.
Every day we're out there making more thrust. Woo!
Launchpad be like.
Lady Catherine, that is very scandalous.
How? Explain to me fucking how a duck is scandalous.
Not the duck, the thrust.
Explain to me how a basic principle of locomotion is scandalous, Alistair.
You can't just go around throwing the word thrust everywhere. People are going to get the wrong idea.
No one has gotten the wrong idea except you. Perhaps it is a you problem?
I've heard the word has some negative connotations to it.
And so you automatically assume I'm using the negative connotations. That really speaks more about you than it does of me.
You are trying to kill my cousin's Pegasi every time you see him. I feel negative as a bit of a thing around you.
The Pegasi had it coming.
Maybe the Pegasi should have learned to not kick people, including Catherine.
Just tells in the distance, I got another one!
Excuse me? Yeet!
Aww. Aw, it ran off.
Oh yeah, to anybody who was on the last stream, just as a disclaimer, all the characters that I oh so graciously drew and loved last stream, they have all been deleted. They've now burned in the void because I changed my mind.
They are stinky and have been destroyed.
It's stinky.
The sleepy girl just slept too long and got and got expelled.
Excluded. Well, I might bring
Attendance
it
is
back
mandatory,
one day.
sleepy girl.
Yeah. I might bring it back one day, but not today.
Maybe if he
Someone's
ends up
got-
developing her into a way that because you know what, we need our not Linhart.
Yeah.
Alright, so she's going to have
You open the chest. You find the girl asleep in the chest.
You close the chest.
These glasses look really cool.
Yeah, they've got like little lenses to like magnify things.
Ducks are scandalous, everyone knows it. Right, speaking of ducks, I know you're making a joke there, but apparently, I think it's in the University of York, they found the tallest duck in the UK. It's scary. Its neck is just...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, its neck is just like super long.
Oh, Jesus. What does it look like? You send... you can't just say this and not send pics.
Let me find a picture.
All right.
You got to deliver unto us the duck that is tall.
Duck.
Let's give her some high-waisted pants. She's got like little vials here. For
Apparently the
blood
tallest
work.
Malard duck to have ever lived. Oh my, this thing's horrifying.
All right, let's take a
Tall
look.
duck. Woo.
Ooh.
It's just Launchpad. Oh, Jesus!
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Where I saw this like Twitter picture saying there is a duck binary and it's the tallest duck in the world versus just this hugely obese swan.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He's 3'5". Oh my god!
Yeah,
he's
that's
almost
just
the same height as
Launchpad.
Angel Eyes.
Hey there, Mr. McD.
Well, hey there, Mr. McD. I was getting some gains in. Never skip neck day, Mr. McD.
Jacked.
You can never skip neck day, Mr. McD.
I swear.
What do you need a longer neck for?
Reaching high shelves.
You're
Yeah,
already the
that-
tallest one here.
Yeah. But shelves can always be taller.
Well, chat, the thing is that if he stands like a normal duck, he's just gonna fall face forward.
Huh. I've never crashed a shelf before.
You're allergic to duck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's
Let's go hot. I'm in a cool mood because my friend I was just in call with my friends before, and one of them was just like, "Hey, Queen, do you want to? Do you want me to just make you a character in Dragon Age Inquisition?" I was like, "Fucking yes, please."
I'm gonna move these glasses a bit so that I can actually see her eyes.
You need glasses to see. This is really sad music.
If I remember
Relaxing, sad Fire Emblem time.
correctly, I think this song plays when either you die or like when Emerin dies.
Goodbye, Pegasi number 22.
There were 21 more of these.
You'd think at some point he would stop trying to show them off to Lady Catherine.
Lady Catherine's been on the warpath. How do you pronounce her name?
Catherine?
No, this Hebe person.
Hey, Hebe Herophilos.
Hebe.
I'm probably pronouncing
That's
it
such a cute
completely wrong
name.
because I don't know how to pronounce Greek.
Hebe.
Ancient Greek, but
Oh my god. Guys, it's time for school. Guys, I don't want to do learning today.
I'm afraid we're going to have to learn math.
Not math. When do we ever need to learn math in our time?
During math class.
But that I can understand. What I'm trying to say is, where do we need to apply the math besides what, spending things?
I mean, it's pretty important for us at Daedalans, you know, because we're a nation of engineers.
Basically all the time, yes. Telling time requires counting.
Well, you see, cousin, I need to count the pirouettes that I turn. It's very essential to get that right. You all have too much time on your hands.
Suddenly from another dimension. Did somebody say time?
Oh god.
Bro Dingles is doing his taxes.
Ah, he's doing taxes, the madman.
Also, there
Also
is a
taxes,
resized
that's when you need to do math.
Also taxes, yes. There is now a resize function in Aggie.
But most of us are the lords and ladies. Surely we can just pay other people to do said taxes.
You would need to count how much you pay the other people.
I hate counting. I feel like Alistair's like me in the sense where he's decent at maths, but like he's just too lazy to apply anything.
Oh my gosh.
I was in the top set of maths and then got kicked down to the middle set because I got a super average score in like my mock exam, which was fine. And then I got a B on the actual exam, and my mum almost tried to force me into retaking it, and I'm just like, no, I don't need it. She was like, but you can't get anywhere with a B in maths. I was like, Mum, I'm doing creative writing. I want to be an author. How is maths going to help me in any way, shape, or form?
Like, besides accounting things, which, you know, like, that's, like, addition.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you asked, says the engineer. First of all, slams down book. Sports. Good luck being good at any sports without knowledge of geometry and trigonometry.
Right. That's all I could fit on the page.
I like it.
There she be.
There she is.
She thick.
Not Hanneman. Yeah, she's thick. Now, if you could please all stop looking at my thighs and hips and start looking at your own blood samples.
What? I'm just looking at this dagger.
Sure. The dagger. Removes dagger and puts and stabs it into table.
Go to horny jail.
Not Hanneman. Yes, precisely.
Can't send me to horny jail when I'm always in horny jail up top.
No one's high-fiving you.
I can wait all day.
Alright. Okay. Other teachers, there are...
Other teachers? You mean there's not just the one?
Yes, it's a large academy that takes people from accepts students from all over the continent. There's
Oh,
not
please
just
draw more teachers.
and it's absolutely not understaffed. Alright, so let me just save this really quickly.
Okay.
And then next we will do our engineering professor. Yes,
Cool.
our dear friend Boris Wright, and I need to remember if I actually drew anything for Professor Wright before.
If I remember correctly, I think we only drew the headmaster.
Okay, so we only did Palace. Okay,
Yeah. It was mainly the students last time, I think.
yeah, it was students and then Headmaster Palace.
Cool.
So-
Chat, I'm going to pose a question to you guys. What was your worst subject in school, do you think? Since we're all being nerds right now.
My worst subject was AP Euro, which surprised me because
God. Mine was
Okay,
chemistry.
You know what surprised me about AP Euro was me being one of the teacher's favorite students.
Oh.
It was
Math.
yeah.
God, I was decent at math. Chemistry I could just never get the hang of.
For me, AP Euro was my first AP class. So like I was getting used to it. These lenses screw in and out.
There we go.
Also not anime.
Fun fact: 99% of the faculty is not Hanneman. What about the 1%? See, that's why you're failing math.
That's why you're failing, man.
We had my teacher in chemistry. I can't even remember her name, but she was Irish. And one time she was teaching us about you know, I've forgotten everything in chemistry. I can't remember the word, but basically she was talking about crude oil. So she was saying just like, okay, girls, so today we're going to learn about crude oil. And I was just like, oh, okay. So I write it down, and then she starts talking about it being liquefied, and we all just kind of look at each other like, do you mean oil? And she's like, yeah, that's what I said, crude oil.
So we're not talking about the primary means of a rowboat's locomotion. We are talking about petroleum.
We are not talking about solid minerals of various degrees of value found within the surface of the Earth.
We're talking about petrol, not gas, because gas isn't a liquid.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of me filling up my cars with gasoline.
I'm just gonna pump some solid into my car.
I can't hear you over the sound of Osei, can you sing?
From Treasure Planet.
Oh my god. It's pretty cute.
Vinny was the best part of Atlantis. Fight me.
I'm sorry, Atlantis, not Treasure Planet.
It's okay.
Mixing up
Yeah.
underrated Disney films.
Yeah, they're all in the same time period of underrated animated movies released at the end of the animation era.
Yeah. Maybe I should do this later,
I gotta tell you, you're putting together some jetpacks, you gotta use some boom.
This will give you more thrust.
Yeah, just put a little bit of this in, it's probably more thrust. Or it'll kill you. Either way, don't be loud. So, put in some earmuffs or something.
That's why I always carry these. Here. Opens drawers full of earplugs.
Yep.
You probably need like 2, 3. Go ahead, take 4 just in case.
Yeah.
Just
Hand them out to people if you pass them by. They're probably also gonna need them.
He's a working man, so he's wearing a work shirt.
God, even though he's probably nothing personality-wise like Vinny, I just love to imagine he's the mentor of this overexcited girl, so focused on making a jetpack, and he's just like, yeah, this will probably kill you. Whatever, have fun, kid.
Oh.
This will probably kill you. His personality.
You're doing great, honey.
This is how you don't kill yourself. Fully supportive, but also not wanting, his students to kill themselves.
Yep.
You gotta be daring, but not too
Yeah.
daring. You don't want to Die.
Listen, we got a Tony Stark. I don't want to be responsible for the death of a Tony Stark.
He's a bit chumby. I don't know if it's just tools in there or if he's just straight up chumby. He's straight up chumby.
Let him be chumby.
He is chumby.
Yeah, whatever you want. Oh my god, he got a table. That's pretty hot. Oh my god, he's doing work on the table. That's pretty hot.
I got a table. It's for work. They call it a work table. Bunch of geniuses naming this thing.
Oh, he's smoking. Ooh, that's pretty smoky.
Yep.
Isn't that a bit dangerous, sir?
Only if you're dumb.
It's not like we're going to drop it into the rocket fuel or anything.
Now you've just jinxed it.
Well then, don't go near the rocket fuel, Alistair.
Only dumb people smoke while working on the rocket fuel.
Right, I'm not an expert. It's okay. We're going to die, Taliesin. No, I was going to make a dark joke.
Everyone dies, up top!
It's okay, cousin. I'll die for you. Don't.
Nope, nobody's dying in my class. I don't want to get fired. I'm certain you all don't want to be
Extracurricular.
dead.
Extracurricular, go nuts.
Extracurricular go nuts, but I'm not. None of you are dying during class time.
God. Do you mind if I give the chat context on my new characters?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. I just didn't want to interrupt teacher time.
Of course.
The two new characters I made, chat, they're called Alistair and Taliesin, and they're cousins. And Alistair Kingsbury is like the heir, basically, to the name. So he has his father before him, and then they have their grandfather, and, you know, grandfather's a pretty fun guy, but it's cool. Taliesin is his cousin, I think younger than by about, like, just a year or so, or, like, 9 months or whatever. Now, the thing is with their parents is that, Taliesin's father, not Taliesin's father, Alistair's father did the traditional arranged marriage thing. But Taliesin's mother was just like, met this professional dancer and was like, ooh, I like him. And the grandfather was just like, okay, I don't approve of this, but we have our heir secured, just go off and do whatever. And then there's Taliesin, who kind of isn't really respected by their grandfather, so he's just like, okay, well, I'll just look after Alistair then. He's cool. I'll die for him.
I was just like, no, please don't, actually.
Please don't. Just listen, dancing is cool and all. The Pegasi thing is all nice, but you don't have to die. But I thought you said dying is the noble thing to do on the battlefield. Yes, but have you considered I don't want you to die?
Just because it's noble doesn't mean it's good.
It's not a good thing. I'm not asking for death. Well, I'm not asking for it either. I'm just saying that should the need arise, the need will not arise.
5 years
Taliesin, can
later,
you just, like, relax?
5 years later, the need might arise.
Die from dancing, the most noble way to go.
Did somebody say evil disco?
Oh, and the best part, chat, Taliesin's a Pegasi unit.
Yep.
For the shortest of context, chat, Lady Catherine, who we keep referencing, invented the jetpack out of sheer spite because when she was 5 years old, a Pegasus kicked her in the head.
Okie dokie.
Yay! Look
Alright,
at Boris.
We got him in here, we got her in there, we have another teacher to do. Alright, we
Who
got
is
Saoirse Moore, Professor of Magical Studies.
Ooh, solche.
Yeah. So obviously going to need.
But I thought you said dying was the noble thing to do. Yes, but it's not the first thing you should do on the battlefield.
Typically, that's the last thing people do on the battlefield, Taliesin.
Well, I guess all dances must come to an end. Let's make it a very long dance.
You don't have to die!
The dying is not necessary. Can you live like 50 years first?
Morgan slams her fist. Morgan slams her palm on the table. Can you just drop the dying thing already?
I do, in fact, prefer fighting with not dying.
Don't worry. In my family's name, I promise, there shall be no death in this fight.
I'm sorry, what was that? I just killed this guy.
Yes, I was about to say, except for the people we're killing.
Meanwhile, at the mock battle. Don't worry, cousin, I'll save you. Nobody's dying in the mock battle. It's a mock battle.
It's a mock battle. River's loaded up with airsoft bullets. You're fine.
Just don't, like, shoot it point blank in somebody's face. It's gonna hurt regardless of what you do shoot.
Yeah. You're asking the sniper to not shoot anyone point blank.
Exactly. Adelaide, don't use your shotgun point blank at don't point blank at your friends. I wasn't gonna.
I wasn't gonna.
I wasn't gonna.
What do we say about shooting your friends point blank in the face? To not to.
Don't do that thing.
We had some incidents 2 years ago. Professor of Magical Studies needs magical robes.
Professor.
Pile driving your friends, perfectly okay. Shooting them with airsoft, whoa. Back up, buddy.
Whoa.
It's just somebody's fists, plus the ground.
Mm-hmm. I equipped the ground as my weapon. The ground's not a weapon type. Observe. Yeet!
Observe upheaval.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I will give my life for the safety of all in this fight. Mock battle! Everybody at once.
Well, you never know. I mean, I'm on my Pegasite right now. I could just slip off at any minute and die.
That's why we have the nurse.
So, Taliesin was actually design-wise based on Tamaki from Oran High School Host Club, and I tried. I tried so hard to mimic the voice, but I cannot do it in an American accent.
Hello, I am American.
Let's go Let's get some hamburgers, cousin.
Yeah.
Hamburgers?
I would like to go to Denny's for some chicken tenders and pancakes.
Pancakes.
Cousin.
Oh my.
Well,
Yes.
howdy, partner. Let's go down to the barbecue. For some hamburgers.
Why are you all speaking like this? That's not what I sound like.
That's not what anybody sounds like.
I just make him sound. That's not the right word. Just, cheerful. Because like Alistair has that edge of like, you know, he takes his role quite seriously, but he's still quite gentle, whereas Talos is just like, I don't care.
I'm gonna die! No, you're not.
Mock battle, dude. Oh my god. Just taking yourself way too freaking seriously on in the family or something? Holy shit.
Caliban, but what if you trip over and accidentally snap your neck? Then what? Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I'll be trotting over to come heal you. Mm-hmm.
We have a nurse, dude.
Well, maybe the nurse trips and dies on the way. You need to consider everything.
Alright, I guess let's pretend we're in the universe where the nurse and you both die from tripping over their own damn feet. And we're gonna all go to the funeral that says, here lies Alistair and the nurse. Wow, what dumb pieces of garbage.
Caliban, can you please not encourage us?
Totally shaking her head. Alistair, at this point, we've been training in the military arts for how long now? I feel like there are bigger problems if any of us are tripping over our feet and dying from snapping our necks.
It's Taliesin raising the issue, not
Taliesin,
me.
excuse
I'm
me.
completely fine with this.
Excuse me, Taliesin.
Then scratch what I just said and replace your name with Taliesin.
And nothing was changed. The point being is that, well, maybe the threat shall arise, Taliesin, but the point being is that we have to face that head on. Now stop worrying. This is a mock battle. We're going to have fun with it. Isn't that right, everyone?
We have to face the threat head on. Meanwhile, River from way in the back. What? Sorry, can't hear you from this advantageous position.
God damn it. We have to
And
wait like
River
another 2 years to
wins.
play
Just
this
River,
game.
not her
Sad.
team.
Yep.
She
Yeah.
sniped literally everybody.
Yeah, that's how the war in 5 years is gonna be decided. Who can recruit River?
Oh my god.
She even sniped herself. A bullet. She shot a bullet so hard that it ricocheted in a straight line back to her and hit her in the face. Everybody's in the nurse now.
I think this was a learning experience.
You
Your aim
always
is
think
too good.
everything's a learning experience.
That's because everything is a learning experience, Alistair.
Whether a sniper perched on another continent, surprise Pikachu face.
A mock battle where you pretend to consume someone seems legit. Excuse me, this isn't that Thursday stream.
Now, why should we pretend?
Zephy, that Thursday stream's been done for a while.
No, consider Alex, I'm the new summons card.
Okay, then what's your weapon type?
My teeth?
Not part of the Fire Emblem weapon triangle. Try again.
Not with that attitude. I'm going to make it the weapon square.
God.
This is your fault.
No, it is entirely your fault.
It's your fault for making her.
You're the one who encouraged this particular scenario.
Saoirse is kind of short. She's very cute, like a professor.
What colour's her hair?
Orange.
That's what I thought. She's really cute.
She's very good at magic.
She joins the fantasy Irish people with their red hair.
You see, the vehicles of the vehicles that have been that are produced by the Dalton Empire, they run on magic, not ore.
Or
Ore sounds very inefficient. You would need so much mine equipment just to fuel one vehicle.
No, not ore. Ore.
She's saying petrol, you deaf bastards. Everyone gets confused as to what Stitch is saying, turns to River.
Turns to River.
oh my god. I love that we're not going to be playing this game for like over a year, and yet we're so invested already.
Yeah,
Super
we're so
invested in these characters.
We're so invested in the disaster relationships.
In these disaster students. Were it not for skills and weapons, we probably would not survive the war in 5 years. Sorry, dude, I can't hear you over my A/D/R near save.
Yeah, looks like no one is going to be attacked in melee but me ever again.
Reject humanity, become River.
Yeah. Caliban, you're kill stealing, complains the bow unit.
The bow unit who does not have close counter.
I was going to get that one, says the bow unit with no defense who was about to get hit with the Swordmaster.
Who's about to get hit by a brave sword from a swordmaster.
Oh, come now. There is no honor in simply killing. The honor comes in the victory.
Super not Hanneman.
Yeah, she's super not Hanneman.
This time it's true.
Hence the super.
Yes.
This was my favorite.
I can't.
I can. She's really cute. Alright. What next?
Well, we already did Headmaster Palace. So
Do again.
there are multiple nurses because, you know, this is a lot of students, and trying to hire only one person to do so would be bad. Would be
Wait,
not
wait.
efficient.
Before you carry on, before anyone in chat asks, hello, nurse.
Probably not Hanneman.
Probably not Hanneman.
Ooh, Teehee, do you have a fever?
Hello, it is me, the nurse, and I am not Hanneman.
Sorry, are you just doing that voice? I pictured Denzel in the nurse's outfit now.
Oh god, I wish I had the voice to do Denzel right now.
It's not red, so I'm not breaking the Geneva Conventions.
That's fair.
Yeah, fun fact, chat. If you see a red cross on a white background, it's breaking the Geneva Conventions.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a false flag to indicate genuine medics. And if a video game uses it, that's not a real medic. They're breaking the Geneva Conventions. Video games are war crimes.
Oh my goodness.
Video games that have committed war crimes include Stardew Valley, Skullgirls. I don't know if Team Fortress 2 did it, but... Let me see. Medic TF2.
Do you guys in chat have any questions? This is a chill discussion time.
Medic TF2
you-
technically not, because, you know, it's a yellow background.
Ah, fair.
And, like, it changes to blue if you're on blue team.
Oh, fair enough.
Anyways, it is now time for Nurse. Nurses know how to do healing magic, but they also know how to do
Nice.
actual medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Because healing magic, holy healing magic, can certainly heal your wounds. It will not kill E. coli.
Copying your face shape. I was drawing my boys before and I just could not get the face shape right to save my life. Okay, so it's like that.
There's a Twitter account asking, can you violate the Geneva Conventions in video games? You can violate the Environmental Modification Convention, which prohibits weather manipulation, in Splatoon 2.
Yes, you can turn it on. You can use the ink storm to create a cloud of ink. Christ.
You can violate Article 77 of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions. Parties must ensure children under 15 years old do not take part in hostilities. In Bowser's Fury.
In Spore, you could just you'd violate basically every single Geneva Convention.
Mm-hmm.
The Groks like that though.
Nurse. From this day forward, I declare that you all must call me Nurse Una.
Okay,
Just
say
saying.
the students, considering Angel Eyes did not make the jump to another dimension.
Oh no, we're in our dimension. I'm just saying that I like the phrase hello nurse, so now you must greet me like that every single time, including you, Angel Eyes.
I'm not gonna do that.
Please do that.
I am not going to do that.
It would be especially funny if you do it.
That is why I will not do that. I will deny you that pleasure.
I'll give you anything if you do it.
You have promised that several times. You have even promised that you would never talk to me again, and yet here you are talking to me again.
Well, to be fair, our hand was kind of forced.
I do not
Nice.
believe a single word you say. You have proven yourself to be untrustworthy in terms of promises, and your word indeed are tainted, Una. Tainted forever.
Traumatize her.
You can violate the convention on certain conventional weapons, which prohibits the use of booby traps attached to food, in Team Fortress 2. With dynamite attached to a pumpkin.
Ah!
Fuck.
I'm like, what weapon is that? That's certainly a TF2 thing, but I can't remember what it was.
You can violate Article 17 of the Third Geneva Convention, physical torture against prisoners, in Super Mario 64.
Wait, when does this happen?
In call.
Alright, the stream
Ooh.
mode's on, and I'm not getting notifications.
Alright.
Fair enough. Will we ever know who Angel Eyes... Okay. That's horrible. Poor Mario. Oh, I see what you mean now. God damn
It's like,
it.
when does Mario do anything of this sort? And it's like, no, it's not Mario, it's you.
You decapitate him and then this.
Yeah.
Really insult to injury.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Among Us is explicitly a game about violating Article 37 of Additional Protocol 1 to the Geneva Conventions, which prohibits the act of perfidy, killing enemies by betraying their confidence.
I'll give it that. That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Furthermore, you can violate the Outer Space Treaty, clarifying agreement on the rescue of astronauts. All possible steps must be taken to rescue astronauts in distress in Among Us.
I love it.
Mhm.
Every time you eject a crewmate, you're violating the Geneva Conventions.
Yep.
Wah, wah. We're all
all going to jail.
Everybody's sus.
Everyone's
Nobody's
sus.
not sus.
That's true.
There is technically nothing in the Geneva Conventions that forbid you from rewinding time after a combatant kills you and killing them in return, thus absolving Prince of Persia, the Sands of Time, of any wrongdoings.
That one's clever. You got a question about Angel Eyes.
Ooh,
Where?
Let's see.
Will we ever know who Angel Eyes truly is, or is she one of those characters that remains a mystery even after the epilogue?
Keep
Good
watching
question.
Cursed Throne.
Keep watching Cursed Throne.
Keep watching
Last
Cursed Throne.
Last episode did reveal a couple of things.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Keep watching Cursed Throne.
You can recreate your favorite Vietnam War crimes in Mario's Bombs Away.
In Mario's what?
Mario's
What?
Bombs Away.
What the fuck is that?
Link?
Okay, here you go.
What is this?
Is this a
It's
Game &
Mario's
Watch game?
Bombs- Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh, I hate that!
That was the 80s.
Yeah, it was a Game & Watch game.
Why is he in green?
Because he's a soldier in Vietnam.
He's in Vietnam, yeah.
Mario runs through the jungle carrying a bomb to deliver to his troops before it blows up.
Oh my god. What a good time.
I still have a flashbacks from Nam. It was a tough time there.
I can believe that.
That's why I stopped the fighting Donkey Kong. Because I had flashbacks from all the guerrilla warfare.
I'll be this way.
You can violate Article 54 of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions, cannot starve civilians, in Neopets.
In Neo.
You can also do this in Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can violate a lot of the Geneva Conventions in Roller Coaster Tycoon, actually.
That's true.
Actually, I think Roller Coaster Tycoon does violate the Geneva Conventions, like in terms of the Red Cross thing.
Yeah.
The first aid room has a red cross on a white background. You could certainly violate it in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I don't know if Roller
Everything
Coaster
violates the Geneva Conventions.
Yep. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 actually skirts around it since it's a white cross on a red background.
Fair enough.
So technically, no. I can't believe Atari just completely violated the Geneva Conventions.
Atari has destroyed the Geneva Conventions.
Aww.
You can choose to violate Article 50 of the First Geneva Convention, willful killing, not justified by military necessity and carried out wantonly, in Undertale.
Never speak to me again.
I cannot believe. No, you know what? I can believe this. The genocide. That's why they call it the genocide round.
You can turn Garfield into a war criminal in Garfield's comic creator.
Of course you can. Of fucking course you can.
If
Alright.
there's two things I love, it's lasagna and the willful killing of civilians.
I can't believe Sans Undertale violates the Geneva Conventions.
Sans Undertale violates the Geneva Conventions.
Well, he does kill a child. The child had it coming, but you know, by the letter of the book, by the letter of the book, he does violate the Geneva Conventions.
Yep. You can violate Article 62 of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions, which offers protection for firefighters, in Luigi's Mansion 3.
That one's good. I love Twitter sometimes.
There was a redneck ghost in Luigi's Mansion 3.
I hated that redneck ghost boss fight so much.
Oh man, the Clem and his frickin' inner tubes. Oh god.
It controlled so bad!
It gave me flashbacks to Super Mario Sunshine.
You can violate the Geneva Protocol for the prohibition of asphyxiating, poisonous, or other gases in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Wait, when was the move Poison Gas introduced? Poison Gas Pokemon. Yeah, you can do this for every Pokemon game. Sword and Shield ain't special.
You can violate Article 22 of the Third Geneva Convention. Prisoners may be interned only in premises affording every guarantee of hygiene and healthfulness in Conker's Bad Fur Day.
I mean, what can't you violate in Conker's Bad Fur Day? Geneva Conventions aside.
Yeah. You cannot violate Article 41 of Additional Protocol 1 to the Geneva Conventions, cannot attack a person who is incapacitated by wounds and thus unable to defend themselves, in Mortal Kombat.
My brain is dying right now.
Mortal Kombat of all things.
You having fun?
I am having so much fun. I cannot voice act my characters. This is what I do instead.
It's okay.
To be fair, this is fun stuff. This is funny.
You can violate Article 3 of the Fourth Geneva Convention. Military force may not be used against non-combatant civilians in Mario Kart DS.
Oh my god.
You can throw bombs at cars in that game, can't you?
Yeah, Waluigi can drive a tank.
Also, Waluigi can drive a tank. I think the tank is Dry Bones' thing, actually, but you know. Anybody
The image has Waluigi in a tank.
Yeah, the Dry Bomber. Apparently, that's the card that everybody used for, like, its mini turbo. That's the card everybody used to Snake back in the day. You can also use it to violate the Geneva Conventions.
I see.
The day they add the Dry Bomber to Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah. You can violate Article 42 of the Fourth Geneva Convention. Placing protected persons in assigned residences can only be done if absolutely necessary in Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I reject your reality.
I don't. This is funny.
You violated the Geneva Conventions when you picked where you would put Static, Queen.
Hey, shut the fuck up! Listen, we have a nice garden, it's got a pool in it, stop judging our life.
You can violate Article 77 of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions. All parties must ensure children under the age of 15 do not take part of hostilities. In Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'm going to decimate you.
Come on, Sora.
No one
Let's
will find
violate
your
the
fucking...
Geneva Conventions. Haha.
No one will find your bodies. I'm taking over the stream now.
Good luck, I'm behind 7 proxies.
Also, this is my stream.
No, it's gonna be on forever now, because I can't end it.
You can properly uphold Article 34 of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions, respect for the deceased, in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Press F to be
Yep!
You know what? You know what, Caliban, you knave. Your existence alone violates the Geneva Conventions.
What are the Geneva
What
Conventions?
is a Geneva?
Things I just made up on the spot and you violate them.
That is an impossibly high standard, and I believe you know this.
Oh, I know full well.
Does he at least get his Miranda rights? What's a Miranda?
Is that one of the nurses?
Just for that, I'm calling one of the nurses Miranda.
Right.
This is a good nurse.
Thank you. She's
You
very
can violate Article 54.2 of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions. You cannot render agricultural areas for the production of foodstuffs, crop, or livestock useless. In Settlers of Catan.
You can also do this in Chris Sawyer's Locomotion. Just build railroad tracks all over the farm. Don't do this because
Hello,
you know it's a waste of money.
Hello, chat. Can you hide me somewhere?
There's another funny thing I learned that you can do in Locomotion. You can, if a rival company is building a road, you can just like place, and they're trying to force you out of like a trade route or something. All you got to do is like place a piece of train track there, like, leave a boxcar there. None of their cars can move. It's great.
It's great. You can break Article 90 of the 4th Geneva Convention. Clothing supplied to internees and the outward markings placed on their own clothes shall not expose them to ridicule. In Disney's Aladdin Activity Center.
I'm going. You are dead. I'm going to come into your house and sprinkle pollen all over your fucking face. Go sneeze to death.
I think
How
you're
dare
violating the Geneva Convention that prevents biological warfare.
Yeah, that's against the Geneva Convention.
Jeez, there's so much wrong. I really need to bug-proof my room.
Ugh, bugs.
You are the victim of Article 52 of the 3rd Geneva Convention. Prisoners cannot be employed for mine removal in Minesweeper.
What makes you a prisoner in Minesweeper?
Why else would you be mining time after time?
No.
There are guy
I've
nurses,
never gotten the
too.
rules of Minesweeper.
Being a nurse is not an emasculating profession.
You can violate Point 4 of the Nuremberg Code. Experiments should be conducted as to avoid all unnecessary physical and mental suffering and injury in Pokemon Sun and Moon by Mega Evolving Aerodactyl.
How are they coming up with this stuff?
By looking at the Geneva Conventions and how they apply to video games. How else?
Yeah.
God. Hello, I am Nurse, but you can call me Daddy.
Hello, it is me, Father.
Is that like a cleric? Is that like cleric father? Or since you're a healer?
Yes.
Well, yes, exactly. Have you come? Do you need some healing?
You can violate Article 39 of the 3rd Geneva Convention. Prisoners must be put under the immediate authority of a responsible commissioned officer in Ape Escape.
Stop it!
No.
No.
This is a cease and desist order.
I can give you the Twitter link.
Thank you.
Both
You
nurses.
can violate Article 34 of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions. Respect for the deceased in Paperboy.
What happens in Paperboy?
You throw newspapers at gravestones!
Ah.
Hang on. I need to make a joke, but it's spoiler, so I'll make it in chat.
Okay. You can violate Article 54 of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions. You cannot destroy food. In Fruit Ninja.
You cannot destroy.
There you go.
Alright, let's. Goodness.
You can violate Article 33 of the 4th Geneva Convention. Pillage is prohibited. In Barbie, Explorer.
Right. That's it.
We have combed through the Geneva Conventions and other treaties for weeks, and it does appear that it is not specifically illegal to turn into a giant cat bus and run over hundreds of enemies, clearing Persona 5 strikers on this one point alone.
hate you two.
Alright, you can turn into a car in Persona 5 Strikers.
Yeah.
I don't care. I despise you two with a burning passion, the likes of which have never been seen on this world before.
You
need to
don't.
come to court and answer for your crimes.
You can violate Article 8A of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions, which offers general protection for babies, in Mario Party 3's Baby Bowser Bonkers minigame.
Go fuck yourself!
Alright, though, I've got some good news. This one you're going to appreciate.
Okay.
You cannot violate the Geneva Conventions in Putt Putt Saves the Zoo.
Why would I like that?
What, you don't enjoy violating the Geneva Conventions, so...
Okay.
I can't believe Putt Saves the Zoo is like the only clean one. Well, apparently, apparently Persona 5 Strikers is also clean in terms of, you know, running over civilians with a cat bus that you transfer.
Yeah. Not Persona. Prince of Persia, Sands of Time is also clean, because there's nothing against rewinding time to kill someone who killed you.
Fair enough.
You can violate Article 54 of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions. You cannot destroy or render agricultural areas useless. In Stardew Valley.
I knew that's where that was going. No, you know, there is a lovely little batch of Harvest Moon games that was made after Natsume split from the official publishers and all that. So Natsume, who owned the rights to the Harvest Moon name, decided, oh, we'll just make our own games. They tried to combine Harvest Moon with Minecraft.
I remember that. I actually remember that one. It was weird.
It's weird and it's awful because there's no, like, village. Like, you build it, but there's nothing there. It's just empty space.
Speaking of empty space, you can violate Article 3 of the Geneva Conventions. No violence against troops who have laid down their arms. In Pac-Man.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Too bad. You can violate Article 20 of the Third Geneva Convention. Prisoners of war must have sufficient food, water, necessary clothing, and medical attention. In Captain Crunch's Crunchling Adventure.
Oh, go fuck off.
My favorite part is seeing these in these third-party developed tie-in games.
You can violate Article 34 of Additional Protocol 1 of the Geneva Conventions, Respect for the Deceased, in Halo 3.
I'm gonna just chug the rest of this alcohol, I swear to Christ.
Do it! Do it, you coward!
I'm doing it.
Oh my god, she actually did it.
Didn't chug
Ready
it
to hear
all, but that
more
was a
about
lot.
the Geneva Conventions now?
Yep.
Right, read me one more and I'll chug the rest.
Okay. You can break the Outer Space Treaty of 1967. The moon and other celestial bodies shall be used exclusively for peaceful purposes. In Portal 2.
Alex. 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 I hate that one because it's so fucking good.
It is time
Okay,
to suck with the moon!
I would love to suck. I'm gonna suck the rest of this bottle.
You can violate Article 19 of the Third Geneva Convention. Prisoners shall not be exposed to unnecessary danger. In Disneyland Adventures.
You actually made me choke.
Prisoners in Disneyland!
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ah, right.
Okay. Jesus Christ, give me room to fucking breathe.
It's like, what? Disneyland?
Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, right at the end.
My name is Alistair Kingsbury. I'm turning myself into jail to get away from these idiots.
Mm-hmm. Oh, some good news. Fire Emblem Three Houses' use of child soldiers does not violate the Geneva Conventions, as all the children are 15 or older. See Additional Protocol 1, Article 77.
Oh my god.
You
Wow, I can't believe Lysithea doesn't violate the Geneva Conventions.
Nope.
The Church of Suros gets off for this point alone.
Chat, I'm dying. I'm dying.
I mean, like, the Church of Suros did some pretty bad things if you go to the Shadow Library and read through that stuff.
True.
Child
but...
Soldiers isn't one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You can violate Article 34 of the Fourth Geneva Convention. Taking of hostages is prohibited. In Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island.
I'm gonna stab you with a spork.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, because Yoshi eats things. You can choose
not.
not to kill the enemies that you devour.
You can violate the Geneva Protocol for the prohibition of the use of asphyxiating, poisonous, or other gases in Super Mario Bros. For Wii U.
I wish you could see my face right now.
Wait, what happens in New Super Mario Brothers?
I'm a Wario. Time to use my down B.
Oh, Smash Brothers, okay.
Oh my god.
I'm like, what happens in New Super Mario Brothers?
I don't know.
Oh, good news though. You cannot violate the Geneva Conventions in Parappa the Rapper.
Now I'm curious which music game / rhythm games you can violate the Geneva Conventions in. Alright, in the meantime.
Oh, you cannot violate the Geneva Conventions in Assassin's Creed 2. They did not exist during the Renaissance.
They did not exist during the Renaissance. That invalidates a bunch of things, but you know, also it's funny because it's a bit.
They don't specify, but you can violate the Geneva Conventions in Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, yeah. I don't. Because I play the game like a normal human being.
You can violate the Geneva Conventions in Burger King Sneak King.
In Burger King Sneak King.
What?
This I gotta see.
Yeah. It looks like Shy and I both found this one at the same time.
Yep.
And then I scrolled down to where it all started. You can violate the Geneva Conventions in Super Mario 64 by dropping the penguin baby off the side of the cliff.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking
You
die.
can also do the same thing in Balan Wonderworld.
Yeah, but then you would have to play Balan Wonderworld.
Oh yeah, you can't even get the demo anymore because they took it off the store. They took it off the.
Yeah, so they took the demo off the store, so you have to pay $60 for Balan Wonderworld.
Oh my god.
You have to slog through the game to get through anything that could even remotely be considered fun.
Mhm. Or you could pay another $10 for the novelization, since we forgot to put plot in the game.
Yeah.
No, because we wanted to tell the story through no words.
Fuck
Surprise!
me.
Nobody got the story.
No one got it.
Like, I could glean what was happening to the people individually, but like, come on, this is basic stuff. This is basic stuff like having multiple buttons. Kids aren't stupid. Like, it's mostly insulting to the children. Like, children aren't dumb. They can handle having 2 buttons. Imagine. Anyways.
Wow.
Now, who do I
I'm
draw?
almost tempted to pick up Balan Wonderworld and stream it to share the pain, but I don't want to spend $60.
Do 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 do.
Oh, you want to play as Balan? Sure. Just grind up Tims for 20 to 30 hours and hope to RNG you manage to summon the ultimate Tim so you can get an outfit that lets you kind of fly like Balan. Yes, it still goes away in 1 hit.
Are you fucking serious?
Anyways,
Right.
enough about Balin. Let's get back to our tabletop.
Don't. Oh, we're doing tabletop. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Right, Alex. Vipolates. This is some of my
Violates the
favorite.
Geneva Conventions.
Actual true thing. This is some of my favorite music from Awakening.
Yeah.
Can't we just wet nurse Lucina? Ugh, I don't want to look after her.
What do you mean you don't want to look after Lucina?
I just remember, I think, what was it, Samir or something? Like, she's just like, I'm coming too. No, Lucina needs a mother. Oh, can't you just be wet nursed?
Thanks, Sumia.
God.
Send her to the baby dimension.
No, that's the next and arguably inferior game. No, unarguably inferior game.
Unarguably inferior.
The game that tried to capitalize on everything Awakening did right and did it all wrong.
Yay.
Enter the baby dimension.
It is time for the day.
Tell me about the baby dimension again.
Go to the baby void.
The baby dimension was their way of trying to incorporate second generations and partners in Fire Emblem Fates without having a time travel plot. So, a baby gets born. They get shoved into the baby dimension to rapidly age up so that they can come back in a few minutes and fight.
And fight
Oh,
in
that's
war.
fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And they also came out with abandonment issues. All of them.
Yeah.
Like, literally
the
every
fuck?
single one.
Yeah,
Yeah. no,
why
it's
the hell
fun.
did you put me in the baby dimension, father? So that you could fight.
I thought it was the right thing to do for justice. Arthur, no. Just no.
Stop it.
The baby dimension is a violation of the Geneva Convention.
Yes.
Including
the only
pulling
one I'll
them out
accept.
because I don't think Kiragi is more than 16 years old.
Ugh.
Yeah. I think 16 is the age in which it's okay to be a child soldier.
I don't think he's that age though. My boy Kiragi is like baby. Forget Elise's baby. Oh god. makes
Karagi,
everything-
Fire Emblem. They don't give him an age, and I think it's for good reason.
They don't give Elise an age either. They say,
Oh, wait. Yeah. Just his birthday. July 4th, America Day.
yeah, they started giving the characters explicit age. They didn't start giving the characters explicit ages, like all of them, until Echoes.
Hate that. That's a fucked up game.
Because
Yep.
how else would you be? How else would you have an excuse to marry Elise? Ugh. Anyways, Ex Machina doesn't have, you know,
There is no baby dimension.
there is no baby dimension and no pedophilia.
Yes. What are our characters' opinions on children, would you say?
Pulls up reference for Adelaide so I can start memeing.
Alright.
Well, I mean, due to my position, I don't exactly have much of a choice in the matter, but I mean, I wouldn't mind having at least one child.
If I had a child, I would want to adopt.
I will have 10 children, and I will make a little dance academy for them all.
Hell yeah, I'm also gonna teach my kid to dance. It'll be super rad.
Oh, you agree? Oh, we can join it together then.
Yeah, he's gonna be a cute little Caliban who's gonna be doing a little cute little dance. And everyone's gonna be like, oh man, that's so cute. And I'm gonna be like, I made that.
I made that.
Okay, that is actually cute. Yo. See that kid? Throw it on the right. That's my kid.
Yeah, that's my kid. He's totally rad. Calaban, what if it's a girl? Then I'll say that she's totally rad.
What do you think? What do you think that? You think that girls can't be totally rad?
You know, River, I'm surprised you of all people would think girls can't be totally rad.
Whomst is this?
Is Adelaide.
Oh. You have such interesting vocabulary, Caliban. Rad. What does rad mean?
It means hella tight.
What is hella tight?
It means awesome.
Awesome! Oh, awesome. Well, I think you are very rad.
It sounds wrong coming from you, dude.
Oh. I apologize. Okay, I
Yeah,
think
there's
you're
like
very...
there's this long pause before you say it. That makes it just sound like weird.
All right, let me rephrase that. I think, to be honest, there are times where I find you slightly insufferable, but I think overall you are somewhat nice.
Hell yeah, up top.
Sure, why not? Ow.
All right, down low.
Down low, okay.
Down low. Too slow.
Nay,
Gotcha.
this is a mark of betrayal. We must fight now for my family's honor.
I will. Do not do that, dude. I will pile drive you.
Not before I pile drive you first, you rat bastard.
Good luck, dude.
Puts hands in between the two. Alright, remember when I said there was going to be no dying on the battlefield during the mock battle?
I'm not gonna pile drive him that hard.
Well, if you're insisting on pile driving my cousin, why don't you pile drive me first? I'll take his place.
Dude, your cousin's the one who's like, this is the mark of betrayal, something about my family's honor. Is your family's honor, like, betrayed too? Because, like, that would be the only way that would make sense.
Oh no, pay no attention to him, he's just being dramatic like that.
Okay. Saying all this as Alistair's just furiously trying to slash at Caliban.
Just chasing it. Also, I love that. Oh, he's just being dramatic. You're offering to die in my place, you idiot.
You're offering to die.
Look at her. She's just like, what? Who am I teaching here?
I'm the class leader of all these disasters.
I'm sorry, disasters. That is a mark against my family name, calling me the heir a disaster.
I can shoot both of your kneecaps in the time it takes for you to draw your sword. Don't at me, Alistair.
Please don't do that. I like my kneecaps.
I also like your kneecaps. Sit down. Behave.
Yes, ma'am.
Adelaide doesn't take nonsense.
Yeah. God,
Usually.
because I feel like with Alistair, his dad is kind of like, you know, that really classic sort of hero guy, and he tries to emulate that, but he's just too gentle.
Yeah. It is a mark of betrayal. You will eat all of your beets off of your tray, Alistair.
This is a mark of betrayal. Yeah. Adelaide, taking no shenanigans. Lady Catherine in the background. Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, Morgan's the queen of shenanigans.
The queen of shenanigans.
Oh, this music's nice.
Yep. Gods, I have to lead these people. Otherwise, I'll get a bad grade. You're not being graded on the other's performance. You're just being marked for your leadership skills. Sigh.
Everyone in this room is a disaster. River in an advantageous position somewhere else. What? What? Sorry, can you speak up a little?
can't hear you from my advantageous position.
Talazan, stop having difficult hair to draw.
Forgot which way Morgan's hair went. Here it is, the other way.
The other way. I love these guys so much. These guys give me a sort of DMP side B vibe. Just like we talk about them and it's just super relaxing.
Yeah, yeah.
We just vibing.
We just, sorry, vibing? What does that mean?
It means chillaxing, dude.
Well, chillaxing.
You know, chilling,
That
relaxing.
doesn't sound chillaxing. That sounds like something Lady Catherine would do in a spare
No,
time.
I don't have a chill axe. I have a fire sweep axe. That is a hot axe, Caliban.
Oh, I see. But
Morgan steps forward. No. It's a portmanteau of chill and relax. To chill basically meaning the same thing as relax in this instance.
oh, I see. But I mean, we can't relax now. What if there's trouble afoot?
It's lunchtime. There's no trouble at all. Except for the trouble I'm about to make. Holds up Toad.
I'm going to step far away.
All right, you're gonna miss the show.
Oh my god. Morgan, did you slip a toad in the stew?
Just a small one. It's not that bad. It's just like
It's not that bad.
it's not.
Pretty
that-
sure it's not poisonous.
I'm pretty sure it didn't have like poison or whatever.
Oh my god,
It's a
is
frog.
that Bro
You'd have to
Dingles
worry
in the
about that
chat?
if it was a frog.
Is Bro Dingles coming in to talk about frogs?
There will be frog.
There will be frog.
There will be.
R.I.P. monkey.
Yeah. But yeah, we
R.I.P.
got about,
Grump,
like-
R.I.P.
Yeah,
monkey.
we're about halfway through, so I guess we could take our break then.
No, not break time.
What do you mean not break
Yes.
time? I need water,
Break
and I also need to. Oh god.
Oh, hydration, Juno, you weakling.
But yeah, folks, we'll see you in about like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the Baby Void. Also,
That's
Silence,
awful
baby.
noise.
also Scott and Bro Dingles are here too, so allow me to adjust the who's there accordingly.
Oh god. Okay, so I had the stream still up in my Firefox window, and I heard you twice at the exact same volume, and I was just like, how did you do that?
Baby dimension.
It's-
baby
the
dimension.
baby dimension does that to people.
I see.
Anyways, here we are in the baby void, I guess.
I'm done. For now.
Oh my god, shoot it. I don't know where these babies are coming from. Who knows if they have diseases?
All right. River, Adelaide, fire at will.
Don't you, Will? He's the only good baby.
All right. River, Adelaide, leave Will alone. Destroy the other babies.
I don't know where these babies are coming from. And I'm not sure if I want to. Meanwhile, back in the castle in like the weird interdimensional place where Corin lives. So does anybody want to check on our babies? They poke their holes into the deep realm portals. They're like, oh god, this was a mistake. Maybe we should have reared our children like normal human beings.
Perhaps. God, I'm just imagining. They poke their heads through. Someone's there, and it's the stop posting about Among Us guy, but it's stop sending your babies.
I'm tired of seeing them.
I hate all of you.
That's fair.
The baby dimension violates the Geneva Convention.
It has been no more than 15 minutes. We did not...
Show them no mercy.
Also, when do you stop being qualified as baby? That's the other question.
16.
According to the Geneva Convention, anyone under 15 is a child soldier that is not allowed to be taking part in wartime activity. Over that age, you're fine. So Fire Emblem Three Houses does not violate that section of the Geneva Conventions.
But other section, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, among the 3 house leaders plus the church, all of them have violated the Geneva Conventions multiple times.
I just need chat to know that I asked Queen yesterday. I said, "Hey, can I come to the stream tomorrow just to ask questions and be confused?" And she said, "Sure."
Are you
I knew
or are
this
you
would
not
happen.
regretting, are you or are you not regretting your decision?
I do not regret this decision at all.
You will
Very
not regret
good.
the baby void.
Every time you say baby void, I have to respond with Boyd for some reason, and I can't stop.
Boyd.
The Boyd, baby void.
Boyd.
Boyd.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So pollen's not affecting me from reaching my lower register. So I guess you're going to have a lot of base Alex today. Which sucks, because all of my characters are tenor range or me in a head voice because they are female.
Whoops.
I am the new Ex Machina character now.
Hello, I am Lady Catherine Moncrief, the mother of aviation. We need more thrust.
More trail mix.
I just kind of showed up here. I'm just here to have a good time. And then these
This is
fucking
my
people-
friend Himbo.
God, I need to give him a name.
Yes, you do, because we can't just keep calling him Himbo. Can't just keep calling him Himbo.
Clearly, you must call him Bohim.
Bowen.
Oh, him!
Wait, what was that one character we made
Oh.
in the D&D character creator? What was it, Gabriel or something?
Which one?
The paladin, the Azamar paladin.
Oh, Glory? Yeah, I'm actually
Thank
playing
you,
it for the
Glory.
game.
God.
God, listen, Glory Balaton is an all right father, and I am actually gonna get to play him in a campaign soon. So that's
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
that sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
we had to knock him down to level 2 though. So
Ah, rip. Okay, whatever. Still,
Balancing.
you get to play him, which is good. Alright, well, we got an hour and a half to kill. How about some shenanigans?
We gotta have some shenanigans.
Yes, indeed. Alright, so obviously, more thrust is needed.
Obviously.
how much
So-
thrust do we need? More.
More.
thrust. So yes, because Bro is here, this is a good time to fill both Bro and chat back in on Lady Catherine Moncrief. She invented the jetpack out of spite because when she was 5 years old, a Pegasus kicked her in the head. So she's like, I am going to surpass all Pegasi. I am going to make a mass-produced flying machine that everyone will use, and no one will have to ride a Pegasus again.
Have you considered increasing the capacity?
If I put more thrust in, it'll lift anyone.
Consider lifting multiple people with the same amount of thrust.
I have considered that. However, consider the ideas for personal aviation devices. But yeah, probably end game goal is she invents the Zeppelin because it's steampunk and inventing the airplane would not be thematic enough.
Woman really did look at a flying horse and go, "I will surpass you."
Yeah.
Yep.
She was just as excited as any other 5-year-old girl whose dad got her everything she ever wanted, right up until she got kicked.
And then it was time for revenge.
I shall now dedicate my life to science to spite you, horse. What about regular horses? Oh, they're fine.
It's just the winged ones.
They've already been surpassed. stares at the magic trains.
Bohemia.
Oh?
Bohemia.
You really did find a way to make Bohem into a name.
Yeah, I fucking did. Are you proud of me?
I'm
So
very
proud.
proud of you.
The best part is that's not even his name. He got confused for his brother.
Oh my god.
He's just completely, all the administration has just mixed him up with everything.
Yeah? They don't know what, like, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing here, but oh shit, he's being handed a gun. Shit.
So you're gonna have him be a gun unit?
I don't fucking know.
I thought you put her on a broomstick there for a second.
Well, who needs a broomstick when you have more thrust?
Look, broomstick is for magic, and that's fine and all. Consider, however, the superiority of science.
We get it. You're a nerd.
I'm also the one who's doing your homework, so unless you want that to change...
You ever fall in love with a woman immediately?
Yes.
Yeah, Lady Catherine has that effect on everyone. I've talked to her and Gall about it.
Yep. Please don't kill your classmates. At least not while it's class time. I cannot be made responsible for this.
I
Yeah.
have a very positive relationship with Lady Catherine. I'm sure she murders my Pegasi out of love.
I want you to think about what you just said very
Yeah.
carefully, please.
I'm morbidly curious. How exactly does one murder out of love, Taliesin?
I emphasize I said that out of great sarcasm.
Well, I wasn't picking that up. Must be the allergies in here. Apparently there's some kind of bug spreading around campus.
No, it's okay, I understand. Nobody ever really picks up on my sarcasm.
Wait,
death to all horses!
Not all
Please.
horses. Regular horses are fine.
Please stop chasing me.
Death to all flying horses!
The Kingsbury family only has so much money.
The Moncrief family has more. How about you?
God. I need to come up because because it was Taliesin's mother who was part of the Kingsbury family, I need to come up with an actual surname for him. But whatever I come up with, I want Berry to be in it. Just because I like the word berry.
Taliesin Berry.
Sounds
Stop
very,
it.
very quite contrary.
Berry.
Oh, God, Of course, this is on me for saying Berry, but I just thought of Debbie Derryberry, and she is
Oh.
she is a lovely woman. I had a couple of voiceover classes with her. She's one of those people who, like, if you're not up to par, she will let you know with the stern, friendly aunt kind of way. But if you are up to par, she's like, "Holy shit, you're good."
Oh,
Yeah,
bless.
yeah, but yeah, she was really nice.
She seems like a sweetheart. God, I think I was first introduced to her work when she did friggin' Jimmy Neutron, but I mean, now that I think about it, I think she's been doing work that I've seen at least as far back as I want to say Johnny Bravo, even if it was just miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah, she's been working for a long time. Jimmy Neutron was actually one of the main things she had us read from to show how to really put voice into acting rather than trying to use any part of a body that the camera can't see.
Mm.
Damn.
I had to figure out who we were talking about to make sure that I knew, and then it's one of those people where when you hear them, you know it's them, but I never knew what her name was.
Right.
It's like I saw the character and was like, oh.
Ah, James Isaac Neutron.
No, of the roles she's played that I know off the top of my head, it's like a Coco Bandicoot from the Crash series, from Crash Bandicoot, Jimmy Neutron. I believe, if memory serves correct, she did some stuff for Toy Story, but I don't know.
Nice.
That's all I know off the top of my head.
Oh, she played Zatch and Zatch Bell.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Played Jimmy, of course. Plays Draculaura in Monster High, or did in 2013.
Laser eyes.
Pew, pew, pew.
Now, Lady Catherine, I get that you can fly real good. Can you fly real good when you got lasers shooting at you? Because I got lasers.
Okay, now time for the maneuverability tests. Try not to die. I cannot be responsible if you die.
Oh, she's going to die.
Alright. Okay, I can see you can dodge fire from one person. River, anal lane. Continue trying to shoot down your classmate. Try not to kill her. I cannot be responsible if you kill her.
Shoot around her. I can't be responsible if you kill her.
I'll turn around so I can have deniability.
I'm sorry. I was still looking up Miss Derryberry's page, and the thing that I didn't expect to see at all was Chica's Magic Rainbow from FNAF World.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was that.
Oh yeah.
That goddamn rainbow.
It's that rainbow. That was her.
That's hilarious.
You talk about her so fondly, I kind of want to call Taliesin Derryberry as a monument now.
I will not stop you.
Okay.
I will also not stop you.
Taliesin Derryberry does have a nice ring to it. Because his father was like a dancer, so I kind of see it fitting a little bit.
What is with this itch? Literally every part of my body's itching.
Itch in your body.
Okay, now for the speed test. Somebody, one of you two, launch the nukes.
I cannot be responsible if the nukes blow up the academy.
Taliesin's just clutching his Pegasus like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die. The horse, on the other hand.
Oh no, go forward, Taliesin. So insistent that you sacrifice yourself for me. You're getting the honor now.
A million actual battles could not put the fear of death into Taliesin. Lady Catherine, on the other hand.
That woman on the other hand, she terrifies me.
Yeah, I fear no man. But that jetpack.
that jetpack.
This is cute music.
I shall lull you to sleep with this baby dimension lullaby.
I'm gonna kill you. What were you like as a baby, Lady Catherine?
How you know? Pretty, like all babies, born of noble blood.
Oh. Fair point. He just has a little smile like, I was pretty as a baby?
We need someone gullible enough to believe they launched said nukes, yet honest enough to own up to it. Bohemia.
Oh my god, he's beautiful.
But yeah, Lady Catherine, as a child, super spoiled. Kind of what happens when you're a rich kid's daughter. Yeah. She was like, I want a pony. I shall get you better than a pony, my child. You shall have a Pegasus. Oh, this has gone terribly wrong.
And then she got kicked, and now she's an engineering lesbian.
Am I out of touch? No. It is the engineering lesbian who is wrong.
Okie dokie, I'm gonna save this.
At least there are no other lesbians at the school to be a bad influence. Oh my god.
Did you mean Crown Princess of the Empire?
God. I feel like Taliesin's parents would be like, honey, can you please stop spoiling the baby? But he's so cute. Honey, he's giving me the look again. Yes, you can have one more snack, son.
One more snack.
Just one more snack.
As a treat.
As a tweet.
And now it is time for more shenanigans?
It is
Question
indeed
mark?
time for more shenanigans.
More.
You shall be shenaning again.
Yes, indeed. Now where the heck did I put all the stuff I downloaded for...
I ate it.
How could you?
Why?
Oh look, it's
Wrong
Black Stars
Thursday stream.
Thanksgiving.
Well, excuse
Yeah.
me for wanting
Wrong
to eat.
Thursdays.
It's never gonna happen, is it?
It's never gonna happen, therefore technically it's not wrong. Hmm?
God. Hate that.
I'm coming back.
Oh
Ah,
god, kill it! Bang, 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 bang! Oh god, kill it!
Bang bang! I'm slipping into your DMs, Scott.
No.
I always love those friggin' like DMs with threatening auras. And it's like, I eat children, and it's just like, are you a child?
I eat short people. How tall are you?
I eat children, so just the Grunkle Stan balloon.
I eat kids.
I once sent a friend a text that just said, I'm coming to your house. And it just said that. Like, no punctuation, just I'm coming to your house. And she texts me back, you better not.
God.
Keep in mind, I hadn't spoken to her for months and I just got a text.
I'm coming to your house.
Who's Zephy eating? I don't know.
Oh, I just realized what that was!
Mm-hmm.
It's Scott. He offered himself.
Wait, what?
You offered
That's
yourself
you.
this tribute.
Yeah,
I did
But-
no such thing.
those legs sticking out of Zephy's mouth, those are your legs.
Why?
Because I decided so.
I hate you.
I had to choose someone, and you were the closest to me.
All right. Now it's time for some practical applications. Go inside that giant lady's mouth. Retrieve the guy that came in from the Outrealms. That cannot be responsible if you get digested.
I'm at a loss.
Oh no, I have a bad idea. Hang on.
You're at a loss, you say?
Is this going somewhere? Because I feel like it's going somewhere. Is he drawing loss?
He's drawing loss.
I knew that's where it was going.
Here's the extra mechanic stuff that I downloaded. Stand your ground, keep firing. No, stop firing! He's in her mouth!
Keep firing a little bit.
Yes.
Keep firing,
I can
but
hit
carefully.
something that's not her mouth.
That certainly is an image that I'm seeing.
Is that Jallison twerking?
Yes.
All I wanted to do was talk with my friends and play Isaac in peace. I don't deserve this.
We've missed you, Scott.
No, you haven't. You clearly devoured me in one shot.
Yes, because I miss you.
How much closer can you get?
Nerd. Sephi doesn't discriminate. She eats all people.
Consider, however, if you're saying she discriminates and doesn't eat tall people, only eats short people, everyone is short to Zephy.
Not wrong.
Who is that?
It's Caliban.
Oh.
Nerd!
You twerking?
Yeah, dude, not only are you twerking, you are twerking for the person who's eating people. Dude, what a simp.
I'm not a simp. I am a well-defined dancer gentleman.
S-I-M-P. You know what that spells to me? Simp.
Well, simp can get you banned from Twitch now, so be careful.
Oh, oops.
I'm sorry. I just realized. No. So you said S-I-M-P, and my brain was like squirrels in my pants. Like what?
Squirrels in my pants.
And I'm just like, no.
Imagine we get banned from Twitch
Because
because
of squirrels.
Squirrels!
Disney copyrights this stream for you spelling.
You're spelling freaking S-I-M-P, squirrels in my pants.
I don't know why everybody keeps saying that I'm a squirrels in my pants, that I need to stop squirrels in my pantsing. That doesn't even make any sense, guys. God. There's no squirrels. I have no pants. What are we talking about?
I like how Adelaide is the only one in the picture who has normal proportions.
Listen,
River's in
keep
an
going on.
advantageous position where you don't have to draw her whole body.
Yeah.
I don't know anatomy. This isn't a good sword.
Ah, no, a sword, my only weakness. It's made of soap.
Again, wrong stream.
The streams
Who
are
cares at
crossing,
this
Scott. You
point?
cannot stop it.
Yeah, Zephy's already here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was part of the Outrealms this time.
Oh, this looks pretty cute, actually.
Khalil's just
He's
like,
got, like...
am I late or...
I imagine he's got, like, little white frills on front of his... Like, because he wears, like, a really, like... Alistair's basically the male version of me.
Mhm.
So he wears, like, my colour scheme, but I imagine he wears, like, a sort of white frill thing down his jacket, which is really cute. He's so cute. I just see where it's stabbing. Why isn't she bleeding?
This is like a bee sting to her.
Annoying. Slap.
Oh no! Anyway.
Time to stab the goddess. Oh shit, she's got like 1,000,000 hit points.
Oh no, she's got like 1,000,000 hit points. It's okay. She doesn't have super calcium. We have super calcium.
God damn it.
The super calcium is on our side.
Milk simp. I don't know where to keep on.
I don't know either. What the fuck?
Say.
Milk.
Milk, and then the word that apparently will get you banned from Twitch.
Queen!
Maybe you should just, I don't know, stop drinking milk.
The lack of calcium is what is causing us to be in this situation in the first place. Y'all drink your damn super calcium.
I invented a new form of calcium, and you will drink it, damn it.
I don't trust anything you invent.
Well, then I guess you're going to have weak bones.
Oh, for crying out loud, give me that! Adelaide grabs it and chugs it. It's perfectly safe, see? Now drink your stupid calcium!
It's super calcium, not stupid calcium. I can understand the two words are very similar.
Whatever! Drink it! Drink it, it works!
I will be right back. I need to go pee my sins away.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
When you return, you must have super calcium.
You will have super calcium. This is a threat.
Bitch, that's what you think.
Wrong image.
Whoops,
You
wrong
realize
image.
this is Queen we're talking about. No matter how much she
You
tries to
posted-
discharge, no matter how much. Sorry.
I was just going to say you posted the thrust image twice. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
It is now time for the advertisement for super calcium.
Super calcium. Just like Catherine used to make.
You have your own mundane calcium. I have super calcium.
This is
Are you-
your everyday calcium. This is advanced calcium.
Are you tired of the milk you drink not being able to give you the calcium that you deserve? Are you
Yeah,
looking for something stronger in your life?
every
Did
day.
you just have weak bones? Hello, I'm Lady Catherine Moncrief of Moncrief Aviation, here to provide you with the answer to your problems. It's called super calcium.
But how does it work?
Simple. It's like calcium, but it's better.
Wow.
This whole thing just reminds me of that thing about that. I think somebody made a tweet about how their roommate would put powdered milk in their milk so they could have like
What?
double milk.
Super milk.
Oh,
Super
that's
milk.
right. Super milk.
This is how Adelaide gets buff after the time skip. She drinks the super calcium. Or at least that's what Catherine's gonna take credit for. At least Catherine
Yep.
takes credit for it. Yes, you lifted a huge you lifted a huge minigun with the help of super calcium, because a huge minigun would break your bones. Regard.
Yeah. You now have the second strongest bones in the army.
Who's the first?
More milk per milk.
Yeah. Who's the first? Lady Catherine, who swings an axe around while jetting around at 30 miles an hour.
And
on a
crashing
daily
into things
basis.
and coming out unscathed, apparently.
She does that, and he's just like, okay, but who's the first?
It's me, Himbo. It's me.
It's me and the... Thanks, Super Calcium.
Thanks, Super Calcium.
Calcium.
Adelaide standing over over her foes, over frickin' the children of strife. Bodies piled around her, turns towards the camera. Thanks, Super Calcium.
Yeah. Take a listen to some of our satisfied customers. Turns over to Caliban, who steps forward, obviously staring at Mark on the ground. Looks up. Super Calcium helped me become the man I am today. Thanks, Super Calcium.
Super Calcium.
Yeah, that is the true final test of the Atane Joint Conservatory crew trying to film a commercial without it looking like amateur hour.
This is what all of their combat training is cultivating it.
Yeah.
Catherine's the only one who's any good at it. Thanks, Super Calcium, they say in unison. Monotone.
Thanks, Super Calcium. Like, they all make the motion of thumbs up, only half of them actually hold up the thumbs up.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, my fingertips.
Oh, no. What if I just want normal calcium? You'll break your weak bones. Drink Super Calcium.
Catherine's voice just goes completely flat. You'll break your weak bones.
Bones.
Yeah.
Just watch what Super Calcium does to this dead skeleton. It comes to life as a bone walker.
It's like, but what if I want regular calcium? Oh, that's fine, but you'll surely perish.
That's fine if
That's
you want
fine.
weak bones.
Oh, that's fine. If you're a plebeian.
Challenge me, knave.
Yeah. This is a challenge I shall easily win, thanks to Super Calcium.
Turns towards camera.
I'm going to put normal calcium in my super calcium, and then I'll have the best of both worlds, won't I, Lady Catherine?
You should not do that. Because then it
I'm
will
doing-
explode.
I'm doing it. Try and stop me.
Well, and Alistair's dead.
I never back down from a challenge.
Yeah. Super Calcium should not be placed in contact with regular calcium. Ask your doctor if Super Calcium is right for you. Side effects of Super Calcium use might include necromancy.
Necromancy. Dizziness, vomiting, necromancy.
Nausea, heartache, vomiting, indigestion, explosive diarrhea, implosive diarrhea.
Subscription to Man on the Internet. Subscription.
Please subscribe to both channels. I live!
Thanks to Super Calcium.
Yape turns to the camera. Thanks, Super Calcium!
Thank you, Super Calcium.
We're monsters.
We are
Thanks,
monsters.
Super Calcium. Oh, you still don't know what you do.
It makes your bones
Oh,
better.
you know.
We went over this.
Yeah, it makes your bones better.
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know.
You know.
I extended tape yesterday, and I slipped Yape in at the very end, just for kicks.
Excellent.
Nice. Yape with the actual tape instrumental is a blessed kind of curse.
It is a blessed kind of curse.
Someone apparently made a karaoke for that, and that's great.
Yeah, I saw. I live. Thanks to Super Calcium.
What a blessing.
No, Alistair, I should have taken the calcium plus super calcium. I'm not dead, I'm just in the infirmary. Alistair with his head wrapped in bandages.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can still hear
Stop telling the other classmates I'm dead!
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the Lady Catherine Moncrief wing of the infirmary. Oh, Lady Catherine, did you give enough money that they dedicated a wing of the infirmary for you? Sure.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go with that.
Sure.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Catherine walks into the
Yeah.
infirmary. So, who is recovered? Nobody wants to raise their hands. One of the nurses really leans in, whispers something into her ear. Okay, you'll do. Got a new jetpack.
No, no, please, no. I'm not ready.
It's okay, I set this one to baby mode.
I mean, we have to have a baby mode because apparently people are throwing their babies in here like it's the trash can.
I'm not going to jet around babies with full power. I'm not a monster.
Alright, here is the super calcium image. I said here's the super calcium image.
Super calcium.
Is there the super calcium image? There's the super calcium image.
Yeah, I was saying as I was.
Is beautiful. Looks like I no longer have a face.
You can reconstruct it if you drink your super calcium.
Stop it.
Yeah, nothing can stop you now. You can't see me coming. Pour super calcium down the throat hole.
Oh my God.
Throat hole.
Well, there's no more face, is there?
I have no mouth and I was calcium.
Thanks, I hate it.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Gino. I'm like the headless horseman.
I might try this super calcium.
Just session 1, he comes in with no head. So, no head?
Our armies are gravely wounded. I have no idea how we'll survive over these next 5 years. Well, thanks to super calcium.
Immediate whiplash. Immediate mood whiplash. There's a bounty on my head for a crime I did not commit. My own mother has declared war on the entire continent. But thanks to super calcium, everything will be okay.
Will it?
Obviously.
No.
Thanks to
Obviously.
Moncrief Engineering.
Yeah. Sometime during the time skip. Knock, knock, knock. Catherine. I know that you retreated to an isolated workshop so you could refine your designs. I know that they are the most important thing to you in this time of war, but it's important. My mother has declared war on the continent. I am being hunted. I need super calcium.
I need super calcium. Say no more. Pulls out a freaking tank of it.
God.
Wait, I don't think that much could fit in my stomach.
We need to catch up on all the super calcium that you missed, Adelaide.
It's been 5 years
Hate
without super
that.
calcium.
Super calcium is probably very expensive. That would be one of the things that Catherine tries to avoid, considering her whole thing is, I am going to make a easily mass-producible personal flight transportation device. She would want to easily mass-produce everything, including super calcium.
Catherine later on goes on to single-handedly improve the assembly line. But thanks to Adelaide's decrees,
Catherine
it's only-
uncovers ancient draconic blueprints. Oh my god, these are horribly inefficient. Takes out red pen.
Takes out red pen.
Can you not just use a pencil?
No, it needs to be redlined.
Oh my God.
What were the Earth Dragons thinking?
Oh sure, powered with orichalcum. It's not like that's a finite resource.
Jesus Christ.
No, not even he can save you.
We have the
Jewish
sun.
Jesus Christ.
Doesn't exist.
He exists now because I made him.
Oh shit.
That's actually my fourth Ex Machina character, Jesus Chris.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. Expanded universe.
Jesus Christi.
Jesus Christy.
Jesus Christy.
Jesus Christi.
Christi, full stop.
I don't know if we'll ever get out of the void. Well, if he as long, not without super calcium.
I was just gonna say, at least I still have used super calcium.
All of you awake and drink the super calcium. They punch Murder God in the face and physically rip a hole in the void and climb out. They all have junior level strength now. Junior has super
Thor
junior level
now.
strength. Junior has super
They get to
junior
the final
strength.
boss.
That's why he's the one who rips the hole in the void.
They get to the final dungeon against Rankle. All seems lost. Thankfully, we draw the card for super calcium.
Jesus Christi.
Jesus Chris T. God, but yeah, no, I'm still kind of finalizing the design for character 4 because I have a basic idea, but it's just like at that point where it's like he's 90% done and I want him to be 95%.
That's fair.
I haven't even started on the first one. I just have the name.
Stones. Well, I have super calcium.
I just want to focus on 2 for now.
Fair enough. I have a problem, so I make as many characters as possible.
Alex,
will...
OCs? I can make OCs.
OCs? Did someone say OCs?
I will get.
Give me your C's.
I will work on one campaign at a time. Once we get there, then I will start thinking about those characters.
Hell yeah. You take your time.
I have
In the meantime, you got your little farm boy.
Which one?
Oh,
Pop
you
on
know,
head. Colin the head.
the one who
Technically,
doesn't like violence.
That's 2 of 3. Technically, I have 2 farm boys and 1 cowboy. Although that cowboy apparently isn't real, so...
Is these the type of milk cartons where they have, like, the missing kid faces on?
Yep.
Oh my god. Have you seen this baby? Last seen near an interdimensional wormhole.
Yep.
Have you seen my head?
Have you seen this baby's father? He needs to pay child support.
Has not paid custody.
God.
Ex Machina is a serious setting with a highly advanced world building with an highly advanced world building concepts behind it. Also Ex Machina. Super Calcium.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a very serious setting. Lady Catherine. Uh-huh.
So anyways, Super Calcium.
So anyway, super calcium.
So, super calcium's just going to be a consumable, however, it's going to increase your defense and resistance to 99, and it cannot be reversed.
Removes your flyer weaknesses. Never gives it to Taliesin. It's nothing against
Well,
you.
I have super
It's against
calcium.
your horse.
I
It
want a
is
divorce.
called a Pegasi.
I want a divorce because of your horse.
It's not even a horse! When did we ever get married?
When did we ever get married? Yeah, God, no, that is unappealing.
Well, I mean, unless you're asking Lady Catherine.
Hell no.
Adelaide puts
Fair
a
enough.
hand on Taliesin's shoulder. She's a lesbian.
Oh, I see. Well, you go off with your jetpack and I'll go over my Pegasi and have a lovely time there instead.
What Pegasi?
Time for Pegasus number 24.
This is part of the reason why I want to make Taliesin a healer as well as a dancer.
so
I
that he
can't.
can specifically heal his horse.
Mummy only has so much money.
Lady Catherine's ultimate weapon. Super effective against flying units.
I'm gonna kill
Does
you.
99 times damage to flying units.
You cannot stop me. I am the flying dragon dreamer. What is that tiny woman approaching me? Oh shit.
How tall is Lady
I
Catherine?
am the failed dragon. Oh no.
Lady Catherine is pretty short, like 5'3", 5'4".
Alright.
Oh, baby.
He's very small and cute. And also going to destroy
I
you
had
if you fly and
I
use
had
a horse.
I had Alistair about 5'9", and then Taliesin at 5'11", because dancing, you gotta be tall. I mean, you don't gotta be, but it's cool.
Don't have to be.
Yeah. Morgan's like 5'6". Adelaide's like probably 5'10", 5'11".
Nice.
And
Actually,
Nararam's like 5'8".
Actually, hang on.
Caliban is 6'1", River is around 5'8", 5'9".
Alex, you can't do that, that's not fair.
Oh no, the big beefy one is tall.
Oh no, Queen has a trash taste
Put
in
that, put that dumb energy over Alistair, why don't you?
Yeah. Behold, I am a wyvern rider. I'm fine with wyverns, go ahead. That wyvern never kicked me in the face.
Catherine, I feel like sometimes it's time to let go.
That's quitter talk.
I'll show you
Listen,
letting go. Kills his horse.
Listen, Taliesin by complete accident broke my finger once, and I haven't tried to steal his fingers or whatever.
That's quitter talk. You are owed fingers.
You are
It's
owed
called-
fingers.
It's called forgiveness.
It is called giving up. I have a dream and you are telling me to give up on it.
No, your dream of the jetpack and everything is very admirable, but please, I am begging you, stop killing my cousin's Pegasi. They didn't do anything.
Well then tell your cousins Pegasi to stop coming near me.
They love you.
That is their problem.
There's a freaking horse walking up to her and we're like, Aw.
I am no longer a horse girl. I want power.
Oh my
I am no
god.
longer horse girl. I want power.
I
Take
want-
this calendar and throw it away.
Take this calendar. Grabs a copy of Spirit, a DVD copy of Spirit, stamps on it, draws wings on the horses, then stamps on it.
Oh no, Spirit is fine. Puts wings on Spirit.
Now spirit must die.
So you've chosen death.
I'm just saying there's a reason that Rainbow Dash is worst pony.
I swear
God.
to Jesus Christ, I'm gonna kill you.
Ah, dang. That see, you don't hurt my feelings when you say it's rainbow, but if you say it's flutters, then I'm like, oh goddamn.
God, no, I'm not a monster.
Fluttershy is the only good thing.
Fluttershy will be spared.
Dippy Hooves, it's on sight!
Enemy spotted.
The Wonderbolts are terrible. Why would you even bother?
Good grief.
Just attaches like cardboard, paper, wings, or whatever. So you've chosen death.
Everyone will experience the joy of flight. Everyone will experience the joy of flight.
Straps herself to a
Outer
rocket.
space.
It's like a giant jetpack.
Is this enough thrust? Almost.
Did he bury all his horses in a row?
Yes.
Because I feel like if you crammed horses that close together, the ground
In a
would probably...
cremation is much more space efficient.
I want to mourn them.
Here, allow me. Turns on rocket pack, points it at the horse body.
God!
Oh my god.
There's the point where we clearly need to stop, and we have clearly passed it, but let's keep going and see what happens. The Lady Catherine Moncrief story.
Yes. Alex, you've created a monster.
Catherine, don't take a dump on their graves. I'm not taking a dump. Watch this.
Please, I have class. Activates jetpack.
Oh my god. There we go, that's better. I'm just trying to cry in peace, man. This is very appropriate funeral music.
We are gathered here today to mourn 17 through 24.
You just stop naming them at some point. It's just like, listen, they show up, Catherine sees them, they're gone. You can't keep getting attached. You can't name it.
Every chapter. Freaking.
It's a new horse.
It's a new Pegasus.
It's like in Mad Father where, like, the dad keeps buying them bunnies and just pretending it's the same bunny every time.
It's like when dads do it for, like, the goldfish.
Yeah. My dad never did mine to my goldfish. He taught me about life and death. He just goes, Amy, and I'm like, hey, I'm coming up the stairs. Gubby's dead. Oh.
There we go. Now they're space efficient.
Christ.
Lady Catherine, we need to have a serious discussion here.
Okay.
Lord to lady, okay?
Okay.
Now, I understand your predicament with Pegasi. But I also need you to understand you are traumatizing my cousin at this rate.
The cousin who already wants to die.
No, that's listen, that's a lifetime thing. I've been trying to talk him out of it, but the point being, please stop. For all of us.
I'm doing him a favor. Now he
Listen.
understands the value of life and death and doesn't want to die anymore.
Listen, no, I'm saying it for my sake. We are roommates. I've not been through whole night for the past month without him waking up screaming. Please, for the love of Christ.
You know, we have therapists, or at least yoga in the conservatory.
Yoga.
He's a dancer. He does his own yoga.
Well, then tell him to do more yoga.
I can't. There's a certain limit to it. I don't want him breaking any bones.
Then tell him to drink super calcium.
Oh my god. We're never going to see eye to eye, are we?
Unlikely.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can tolerate Caliban a lot better than I can tolerate you.
You're a disgusting individual, and I really wish you would stop trying to interrupt my research, if we're being honest here.
Well, you know what? Let's agree to dislike each other then.
Sounds like a plan to me. But yeah, like, the only way you'd ever get Lady Catherine really, really mad at you is if you insulted her research, because everything else you'd be like, yeah, fair, or yeah, okay, or just kind of laugh it off. But if you say she is wasting her time researching and should be doing more ladylike things, something like that, you are never, ever going to deal with the happy Lady Catherine if you see her.
Oh god, you're gonna die.
Catherine and Alistair reached support level C.
No, like, Alistair knows when somebody has a passion. He'd never insult that passion unless it would be like a severe danger. Or like if he had a cause for concern, but he'd never tell Catherine to be ladylike.
You're fine, just the way you are. crazy jetpack and all. Even though I've hit my head way too many times to count.
I think for Alistair, the way you like really genuinely upset him is that like make fun of the Kingsbury name, and it's like he'll be annoyed, but he'll forgive you. But like if it's a sort of serious threat to the name, then he'll be forced to defend it, and he will not have a good opinion of you. Talzin gives no fucks.
Talzin gives no fucks.
Yes. Catherine's over here taking like a jetpack turret on all 24 of his horses.
This is fine.
I think, like, if you pose a serious threat to Alistair, then he'd have a serious problem, because he loves Alistair.
That's not gonna happen during the school phase, right? Right?
Right?
Right? Yeah.
River is friends with just about everybody. There's very little you can do to make River actually mad at you.
More Irish!
More Irish.
River's just chill.
River's just like, man, I came here to vibe.
Hey, River, do you want to come Irish and chill?
No.
Oh.
River's just here to vibe in her defensible position. Like Morgan understands that she gets on a lot of people's nerves because she's a prankster, and not everybody vibes with that. But like, if you tell her that she doesn't like, if you tell her that she doesn't like care about people, then she kind of like withdraws a bit.
Oh. Bless. Basically, everyone loves everyone and will defend them to the ends of the earth.
In the academy phase, at least, if you insult Adelaide's like family line or whatever, she will be very upset at you. Not to the point of I'll never speak to you ever again, but she will give you like the cold shoulder or like a very cold look whenever you pass by.
What's the family name?
Ditraglia.
Ditraglia. I challenge you, Ditraglia, in the name of the Kingsbury family, to an arm wrestle.
Alright, rolls up. She's not exactly skinny.
Yeah.
Alistair absolutely has stick arms.
She drinks a super calcium.
God.
You're gonna have much worse luck 5 years from now, so you better try your best now.
Actually, no, Talzin would be the one who's got stick arms. He's a dancer.
No, he's gonna be lean. He's gonna be like lean and toned.
Leany. Oh yeah.
Not stickly, not skinny sticky.
No, I was when I was a dancer, I was very stickly, but that was in my picky eater stage as well, so I was actually quite underweight. And then university happened, and I'm just like, yes, food.
Ah, yes, food that I enjoy.
Caliban is a total dude bro, but he's like one of the most positive dude bros around. Like, he's genuinely supportive of what you try to do. Like, God, I forget the exact name. I think it's like Nerd and Jock, but there was some comics on Twitter and Tumblr.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where Jock's actually just a super supportive dude.
Yep, I totally remember that.
Yeah, that's Caliban.
Caliban's like a cool jock.
Him.
Yeah, he's like a gym nerd, and what I mean is like there are guys you go to the gym to, and you can clearly tell that they're just super self-centered, but there are also guys who go to the gym and meet, and they're really into helping you be the best you can be while you're in there.
They're like the cool bros.
Yeah, it's like the fitness club from Mob Psycho.
Hell yeah! We gotta get you some gains, himbo!
You know what? Help you get those gains? Super calcium! Throws it through the gym window.
You could probably sell those. You could probably sell that kind of himbo super calcium though.
Unlike those other snake oils, this actually works. I tested it. My bones will never break.
My bones are stronger than iron.
The only reason I don't use my bones is because they are not an actual weapon.
I love the aggressive typing. It's like broship leaps to the keyboard.
Oh shit.
Broship. God, let me tell you guys a story. Literally, we were talking about like writing stuff last night, and I said to Alex, "Oh, just you're really good at writing characters. You can use one of mine." And then as I'm saying, "Okay, so I'm going to bed," this is half an hour later. He just sends me this full-on story, and I'm just like, "How?"
Oh right, I need to save it and then clear. And now to draw Adelaide throwing Alistair over a table. I challenge you. I challenge the honor of your family name. Okay.
Pew. Thank you. All right.
This is only gonna get worse 5 years from now.
I remember I was in a campaign called Magmel, which was a very crazy campaign. But one of the things that happened in it is that it was kind of like a lads game, so we got very memey at times. We had the deck of many things, and we abused it. So a couple of the things that were drawn was a card where it's like you either fall in love with another character or you feel an affection to them, just a very strong friendship or whatever. At one point, in quick succession, 4 people pulled this card
Oh no.
and decided instead of romance, it would be like this bromance thing. And it turned into the bros. So, and they just like,
Me and the
they
boys.
do all these things. Yeah, they just like, they'd shower together, they'd like all sleep together. And then my character, who's this little 12-year-old, is just like, "Guys, can you stop doing this?" And it's just like, "No, Moff, you do not understand. It is the bros. It is not our fault that you have a problem with this." And it was weird because his dad was in it, so it was like, "Dad, stop embarrassing me." Oh my god, Juno. Ow, my arm.
Clunk.
Romance is just... I'm watching, Dobby's currently streaming The Wonderful 101, and Wonder Blue and Wonder Red in it have this really great bromance. And it's just like, I don't see enough of that in media anymore. Like, I just love it. I want them to have a good time.
Just 2 bros being dudes.
You know, Alistair, if you stop challenging people to duels over your family's honor, maybe this would happen less. I'm just saying.
But the family honor, Caliban.
Was literally anyone challenging the family honor today?
Oh, just thought something else. Hang on. No.
Okay. So what prompted this?
I just thought it would bring a bit of glory to the name.
Uh-huh.
Glory, he says, lying flat on his back on the floor after Adelaide threw him through a table.
I guess you're gonna spend that glory to repair the table? Is that like a working currency, or...?
We can pay for the table. Right now I need to fix my arm.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, I'm just saying, I don't go around challenging people for the glory and honor of the Montitas name every when someone makes a "your mom" joke.
Fair enough. Can you help me up? Please.
Alright, this might sting a little bit, because of, your arm. Yeet!
Eat.
I came up with something cussed. Caliban.
Yeah?
I thought you were bae. Turns out you're just fam.
Those words have lost all meaning now that you've said them, dude. It's like when old people try to use them. That's how you know they're on the out. Like, if I go on the Steampunk Facebook, I guarantee I'm gonna see, like, my mom using those words.
Steampunk Facebook?
So,
There's gonna be some pictures of steampunk minions with Bay and Fam written.
oh my god,
Yeah,
that's awful. I love
so
it.
cursed.
So,
Steampunk minions.
Caliban, we're bros now, correct?
Hell yeah, dude.
So, does this mean we get to hold hands now?
I mean, like, if you think that's gonna get you into a better battle position.
I mean, if you're willing to show me techniques, then absolutely.
Alright, we call this one the flip you over Caliban's head technique.
Yeah.
Yeet.
I'm
yeet.
very concussed.
You know, in hindsight, probably not a good idea to do that right after you got flipped over on your head by Adelaide.
Is this how Lady Catherine feels?
Lady Catherine feels none of this because she drinks her super calcium.
Yeah, I take my super calcium every time I get on wrestled. I'm fine.
Fucking kill all of you! I hate this fucking family.
Again, fair.
You'd be hard pressed to beat Adelaide, but at least your bones are not going to be broken if you drink your super
Yeah.
calcium.
Yeah, my bones will not be broken. I have the perfect idea for how to beat Adelaide in arm wrestling. Straps jetpack to arm.
Jetpack to arm.
Can you stand against the power of more thrust, Adelaide?
She turns the jetpack on. They both crash into the wall. They're both in the infirmary.
So, I guess that's a draw?
We're calling.
Thrust is the ultimate victor.
I think the jetpack wins this one. Adelaide's in a full body cast.
I hate this fucking family.
So I guess we all agree no jetpacks in no jetpacks in arm wrestling ever again.
No jetpacks, only Pegasi.
Pegasi cannot arm wrestle. They do not have thumbs. But I agree to the jetpack convention.
We're gonna die. These guys aren't gonna last one fucking session.
I mean, if you build your units right, they'll definitely last.
Yeah. Everyone just bickering and arguing, slamming themselves into walls with jetpacks. River in a defensible position. So I cleared out the entire map.
Before they can even get within like moving distance of them.
Yeah. God, whenever she levels up and gets her attack really high. Defeat the boss. River can reach the boss in one turn. Alright.
Yep. Or even like seize the throne. Okay, shoots the boss. Shoots the boss in the head and instantly kills somebody else. It is time for the warp staff.
Bang! It's okay. My weapon allows me to attack at 1 or 2 range. Great. What about range 25?
You fool! I have distant counter. Okay, but can you counter my firepower? All right, they're dead. Charge.
While I, the Camus General, stand, I will not yield. We will face each other and there may be blood. Bang!
There may be a
Okay, now there needs to be no more blood. You're welcome.
Somebody clean that up.
I'm on it.
Oh my goodness. I love these disaster children.
I love them. They're perfect.
Jetpack grows sentience.
Alright. God, speaking of disaster children, one of the first cursed ideas I had when I came up with Lady Catherine and River was, alright, it's time for target practice. Straps jetpack to some clay pigeons. Pull!
Oh my god.
Oh no.
River hits the thing
You
like
just
7 times.
You just destroyed the board.
Yeah, guess I'm a pretty good shot.
But we can't practice now.
Oh, those things are replaceable. Don't worry about it.
It's a wooden board with paint on it.
They were a dime a dozen.
I could go get one right now from the craft store.
The craft store.
Good to know that they still have craft stores.
Our shed is just full of them. They're stacked up here. Let me go get one right now. All right, see, look, I have there's 100 of those stacked up in the shed. They stock them up every week. Anyways, River, here.
Bang, 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 bang.
See, nothing to it. There's more where that came from.
Father didn't promise me this for school.
Listen, you're doing a whole lot of complaining on the gun range for someone who doesn't have a gun.
I didn't expect this much destruction, okay?
I'm sorry. You came into a range where people use high caliber assault weapons without expecting destruction?
Hello?
The call cut out.
I
heard you. Yeah, you came into and then blank.
You came into a range of high caliber assault weapons without expecting destruction.
I didn't think it would blow everywhere, okay?
It's not even everywhere. It's just like on the ground.
There's wood in my hair.
Then you shouldn't be standing that close to the target. What are you doing?
I've got splinters on me.
That's a you problem.
You should not be standing in the middle of the gun range.
Yeah, what if
Alistair would absolutely be that kid who just comes to school expecting everything and then just whines when it's not like he expects.
River and Adelaide just shooting. Alistair comes onto the get out of the range. What are you doing? This wouldn't happen if you would read the instruction, read the sign that says don't get on the range, don't walk on the range.
Here's the thing, cousin. I talk about dying on the battlefield for you, but can you please not make it so easy?
Taliesin dives in from the side. I'll save you. Taliesin, oh my god, now there's two of you.
God, you know what those two are? They're that fucking meme where it's like the guy tries to jump in front of the guy, and then they just bend their bodies around each other to try and save each other.
No! And as they just do that, River just looks up from rifle. She and Adelaide look at each other at the same time, look back at the same time, just aim a little bit higher.
Aim a little bit higher. They're both good shots. We're not gonna kill you, but this is basic safety.
You're going to get a demerit.
They're like wrestling each other on the gun range. Adelaide turns to River. I guess it's time to go to the mess hall.
Well, it would appear this practice has been cut short.
Yep. Hangs up gun.
Yeah, they leave. An hour later, they come back. You're still here.
You're still there? Well, if you're gonna be there, turn off the lights when you're done. They both stop. What? I said turn off the lights when you're done.
Oh.
We're headed to the dormitory. Just turn off the lights when you're done arguing over who's going to take a bullet for whom.
I'm going to frickin' bed.
It's like they never actually do any combat because they're too busy jumping through each other.
Yeah.
No. Caliban looks up. I thought I was the one with near save.
Both the ally army and the enemy army are staring at this. Staring at this going on. The bandits are just being very polite watching this happen.
Are you gonna,
They do this all the time. Give him some time.
I see.
No.
Should we just go around? River, I think you can hit the boss from there.
Yeah, hang on. Just give me a little bit. Just and bang. Well, there goes the bandit leader.
Yeah. About the other guys, we just move around these. Just
Wait,
let 'em do
combat's
their
over?
thing. No, this is a route map, but feel free to keep on doing what you were doing. I'll clean up the rest.
Oh, gladly. No! No!
No!
Morgan, back me up here, will you? Of course. In the meantime, no. Guys, watch out! There's a throwing axe coming your way. Just move a bit to like your left. There. Yeah, there we go. Right. Sidles over a bit. No.
Oh shit! It missed us. No!
No! Actual attack comes. Wait, hang on, I got this. Bang! Punch! Okay, y'all can continue. Oh, thank you, Caliban. No!
They're still doing this. Adolin comes back, taps on like Alistair's shoulder. The combat's over. We're done. The bandits have been routed.
But we barely just started.
Well, time flies when you're too busy trying to save each other. Anyways, pack up your weapons. We're going back to the conservatory.
Okay.
Wait, the battle's over?
No! Look, I can
my
fly you
God.
back, or you can keep doing that.
They're disasters, and I love them.
I love them so much.
I think on that note,
Yep.
we're at the end of the stream.
Wait, the stream's
Yep.
over? No! Yeah.
No!
They're twisting around each other. Alistair, you've been at this for hours now. It's 12 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we're still alive, right?
You are still alive. Neither of you need to save things. Save each other.
Well, there
We're
you go.
back
It's-
at the conservatory.
I think it was a productive encounter.
Yeah. I think it was a productive encounter. Catherine, no!
I was just about to say, I think this is productive. Wouldn't you say? No!
All of
No!
every other student at once. No! Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out with us as we did our as we talk about our disaster steampunk children. Kill every last one.
Thank you guys for
Yeah.
me. I
Thank
super
you.
enjoyed hearing
course.
you guys talk about
I-
your children.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't talk too much, but happy to be here.
No, you talked enough. We got enough. We got enough of himbo.
Himbo.
But yes.
Thank
Yeah, thank you all for coming, and we'll see you all. Is Call of Cthulhu happening tomorrow?
Call of Cthulhu should be happening.
Alrighty then.
know.
We'll see you all tomorrow for Call of Cthulhu. And anyways, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.